Hey guys, my name is Utsav and I would like to welcome you all again to this new video for Adobe InDesign. So far we've gone through a lot of tools in InDesign, and I'm sure that right now we can create our own new magazine by ourselves. We have even created a magazine in our third or fourth episode, and today in this one I should share that this is gonna be a short video, and this time we're gonna learn how to export our magazines that we have made in InDesign, and also we're going to learn how to use the pre-made templates. Alright, okay guys, so now let's just start at first with importing a new template and designing a little bit on that template. And after that, what we're going to do is just give it a little bit of a color scheme, and also after that finally we're going to export it all together. Alright, okay, so now we want to import a template because at first we want to create a document that we're going to be exporting. So to import a template, what do? You go up to your screen, and on the top of the toolbar, or just the top bar, you see an option called File. Click on File. Oh, sorry. So you go to option on File, click on File, you press New, and you select the document. Okay, and let's say now we have this custom option here. We use that to make our own documents. And where do we get the templates that I already created for us? So we find those inside the options like print, web, and mobile. So in print, we see our documents that we want to print outside. The custom-made templates or the pre-made templates for printing a real magazine. In web, you can also see other templates, but these are mostly for PDFs or just for web-based designs, and they are in RGB color mode. And for mobile, you can see the documents with a small kind of resolution, and you can just use this for viewing on mobile because they have a small resolution, and if you tried printing them, it would have to be on a smaller piece of paper. Okay, just like a pamphlet or something. You can do the same type of pamphlet designing from the templates in print, but you can make it bigger too and have a better quality. But if you use a template from mobile to use that for a larger magazine, the resolution is going to be so low and it's not going to look that great. But since this is all vector arts, kind of digital, it may not make that much of a difference, but it really depends on the images that you import into the document. Alright, okay, perfect. So now we're going to go to print. Let's go down and select any kind of template that we'd like. Let's just select this clean and modern magazine layout. Just click on download. And after it has downloaded, you can click on open, and it says something like missing fonts. The document use untitled free uses fonts that are currently unavailable on your computer. So what you can do is, if you have the latest Adobe InDesign version, you can just create activate, and it's gonna automatically search for the fonts online and it's gonna activate them for you. So you don't gotta go ahead and manually change these fonts, copying the font in Google and searching from them. All you can do is click activate, and it's gonna bring them out for you. Okay, so I see a notification saying 7 fonts were activated, and it says substituted with the default, and you can just skip for now. And it says that it is the notification for enable auto activate. It means that do you want to auto activate your fonts in the future or no? Because let's keep that for now, because sometimes we want to put in our own fonts, that's why. Okay, perfect. Alright, okay guys, so we now have the template loaded in front of us in our screen, and now let's just look at the template for a second. So this is our main title page, and let's zoom out a little bit, and this is our second and third page for the contents and a little bit of images. That's going down, 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 and as we can see right now that this has a lot of pages. As you can see, this on the side here, it has 20 pages, and we don't really need to edit 20 pages right now. So now let's just bring it down to 5 pages. One page on the front, 1 page on the back, and 3 pages in the middle. Let's put it to 6 then, because let's have 2 middle pages. 6, press enter. It says the affected pages contain objects, delete the pages anyways. Okay, and 1 2 3 4 5 6. So as you can see, we only have 6 pages for now. And see in the last page that this frame has came out a little bit, but we don't gotta worry about that, because you see this red line outside the document, nothing gets past that, and this purple line, it means that the page is gonna be cut from here to here. So anything that is in between from here to here, that's gonna be cut out. So we don't really gotta care, but when we put in the image, we just have to make sure that we keep the required let's say the quantity of image inside this purple border. Okay, so this purple border surrounds the page all around. Okay, so now let's just go to the first page, and this is nothing. All you gotta do here is as easy as just think about it as there's already a text box, there's already a frame. You just gotta change out the image and the text. That's it. So let's double click on that, go to the text tool, let's take it out summer 2021, and issue. After you're done editing the text on one side, click somewhere on the outside, press V, go to the select tool, come back again, double press inside text, issue 01, and same thing again, somewhere on the outside, press V, select here, press Ctrl A, and what do we put in here? So let's put in green. Okay, title here, I'm sorry about that, let's take that out. So what do you want for a title? Something like project. Okay, let's leave it at that, and at the end beginner's guide to InDesign, and something at the bottom. Let's put this to blue color scheme. Yeah, okay, perfect. Press V. Alright, so we have our first cover page done for now. What we want to do again, is let's put in the image somewhere in the middle. So make sure you have the V selected on the keyboard, that is the selection tool, and I think that this frame in the middle, the gray box, that is for the image. And let's say that sometimes you get confused, right? You downloaded a template but you don't know what goes where. I mean, you don't have an idea, you just downloaded it. So what do you do then? You just go down to file here, click on new, take out the document, and you see this is the document that we downloaded. Select that, press C preview, and here we go. So this is the template. This is one way how the template can be used, or this is, you can see where the image is going and where the text is going, this way. Okay, now just close this for now, and now we know that the images go down in the middle in the little gray box. It's not little, but in the gray box. So make sure you have the selection tool selected, select the gray box, it highlights its borders, and you come down in quick actions and you click on import file. So you go down and we can import any file that we want. Just go to downloads and import this one, okay, because we are going to be using a blue color scheme later on. Just click on open and there you go. And what do we do to resize the image? Let's just zoom out a little bit, double click here, just zoom out, and here we go. Let's make it fit the box at least. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I don't have any other pictures rather than Naruto online. Okay, so we have our first page done, and let's see, what do we want to do now? We want to give it a little bit of the blue color scheme. Okay, so before that, this is it for using the templates. There's nothing much to it. Do the same in this gray box, select this, import file for the image, double click on this text to edit it. That's it. Alright, so now coming down to blue color scheme, the next part of the video. What do we want to do to change the color scheme for the whole project? We use the color selection tool or the color theme tool. Click on it, click somewhere on this document, it shows you the colors that are being used. And as I said, we wanted to give it a more blue look. Let's give it a little bit of dark blue. Select it on the outside. There we go. And we want this to be a little bit lighter too. And as you can see here, we don't have any lighter blue shades. So for that, what you can do is click on this, and you can see all the other ones. And I don't really see anything that's lighter than this blue. So let's just keep it this other blue for now. Select this one. Alright, perfect. Let's keep this one for this too. Or give it a yellow. Or this one. Anything's fine. Okay. So color scheming is really easy with this color theme tool. You don't really gotta do much. Just select the color that you want and press anywhere that you're gonna use it. That's it. You're done. Alright. Okay, so now we're finally getting to the point of exporting the document. So what do we want to do? If you want to export a document, you just go to file, press the select export, and there are a few complicated, not that complicated, but some further steps that I think you should know before exporting the document. Alright, so you can export this magazine in a lot of different formats, as a PNG, as a JPEG, and as a PDF and EPUB, a lot. Okay, so for now we're just gonna export the document in a format called JPEG and in a format of PDF, just two of those. There's not a lot of difference, but there's a little bit of difference, and I'm gonna show that to you guys in a bit. So now let's just start with exporting a document first. Go to the top of the screen, click on file. I'm sorry, just make sure you have the document selected first. My bad. Go to the top of the screen, click on file, bring it down to export, select that. Let's just give it a name, blue file. And now to documents. I have a folder on desktop. Oh no, export InDesign. Okay, and let's export this as a JPEG first. Okay, so click on the format JPEG, save, and you see this another box that pops up that says export JPEG, and in here you can select the number of pages that you want to export. You can press on all pages, or you can give it a range. Just give it a range, and you can put in the range inside in a little bit. like 1 to page number 1 to page number 3, something like that. Just the basic printing options, you know. Let's just export all the pages for now. Put it to all. Well, we have a lot of pages, right? So I'm just gonna put it to 1 to 3, the first page and these 2 pages that we have edited. And there's another option that's called pages and spreads. So right now I'm going to tell you the major difference between exporting as a JPEG and as a PDF. So when you export as a JPEG, you export one page, all the pages separately. What I mean is you export the first page as one single image, and the second page as one single image, and this third page as one single image. But what the spreads means is that for the JPEG, it exports the cover page separately, and these 2 pages that are conjoined, the second page and the third page, it exports them as a whole. So you understand, it exports this cover page as single and these 2 pages as one whole that are connected. So let's just put it to spreads. Quality, if you want a maximum quality, a low quality, or medium quality, it doesn't really matter, but it already depends on the quality that you want. So let's just put it to medium for now, because faster exporting time. And resolution, so this is the resolution. The higher the resolution, the better the quality. If you're printing on a small paper, 150 should be good, but if you're trying to do an A4 paper or a little bit bigger, 300 or 600 should be the better one. Let's just leave it to 72 for now. And color space, RGB or CMYK or gray just means black and white. It's just gonna export it as black and white. But the major difference between RGB and CMYK is RGB you can just use that for your digital type of magazine, the one that you look on your computers. But CMYK, if you're about to print a magazine in a physical form, you gotta use CMYK, because printers use CMYK color space, and if you use RGB, the color is gonna be all messed up for sure. So let's just skip it to RGB for now. Click export, and we might be done. Okay, so as I said, we put it to spread, right? That's why we have our first page as a single, and we keep the quality to medium, and also the resolution to just 74. So as you can see, it's not that good of a quality. And the 2 pages, they came out this way. Why? Because we have them in spread. If we keep them in singles, it will just be cut down from the middle, and this will be 2 separate files. Okay, now let's just close this. Coming back to the file. Now again, let's export this as a PDF with a higher quality. So press file, press on export. Blue PDF 1, export InDesign, and now we're gonna give it Adobe print PDF. Okay, if you put an Adobe PDF interactive, it's better for the digital view, and I don't think there's much of a difference while printing it, but just to be sure, let's just give it a print one file. Okay, save it, and now you see that a different options box pops up. So you don't gotta do pretty much anything for this except selecting the Adobe PDF preset. If you want the highest quality, you just put it to high quality print, go down, or they have many other functions or many other options. You can select this one, or if you want sending it by email to someone, and emails, they just have a capacity of 25 MB per attachment, right? So and if you want the file size to be smaller, you can put it to smaller file size, but we're viewing it right now, so we're just gonna put it to higher quality file size. Okay, and we have the same option here as export as pages or spreads. So this time we're gonna export them as pages. Okay, pages all or range. No, we're just gonna do 1 2 3, not more. 1 2 3, and viewing default. You don't gotta change pretty much anything down here. Just select the type of Adobe preset that you want. That's it, and click on export. There's a overset text on this page one. That doesn't mean very much, you can just ignore it at this point. And so now we have already exported the file. Coming down, let's open that one and check the PDF that we have. All right, double click. Okay, so as you can see, the quality has got a lot better. It's got a lot better because of the resolution. Yeah, it's the same thing. And if you had selected the smallest file size, it would have automatically done a few modified or done a few changes to the resolution and the image quality, and the file size would have gotten much less smaller. So as you can see, this is our first page, and this time we didn't put the option with spreads. So we have one page and then we have a third page. Okay, now let's try that with spreads on. Let's go back, file, coming down, export, PDF print, save. 1 2 3. Let's put the spreads on this time. Put on export. It doesn't really matter, just click on OK. Coming down, and let's check the new file. Okay, so this time we had the spreads on, so you can see the two pages are side by side. Alright, okay. I'd like to say thank you guys for coming this far. Thank you guys for staying. And if you want to get better, all you have to do is practice. Just try creating more in your free time. Just try having fun with it, using all the tools and all. And if you have any problem, you can always contact the UNM IT support, and I can connect with you guys then, and we can have our later sessions if you want a personal training sessions too. Alright, okay. Alright guys, have a good day, and thank you for watching.